Yo, what's up, dude? What's up? I had to come on and show you this. All right, everybody calm down. This is the last one, and it was basically the one I got after returning the Les Paul, so we'll talk about that in a little bit. But this is a 2013, and the year makes a difference because this is the Select Strat, and they made a little bit different incarnation every year. So this year, and I think they did them in, certainly I think 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, and 2015. I haven't seen the 2016 catalog yet. I don't know if they came out with a new model for 2016. I didn't see it at NAMM. But this is the 2015 model. And I don't know if you can see this. Let me get a little closer. This has the channel-bound neck. So that neck is a one-piece bird's eye maple neck. And that is on a beautiful hand-stained alder body that is lacquered. It's all lacquer. This is all their top. This was their top production model, and they put a nice little flame maple cap on it. And it's got the oversized dots, and obviously humbucker single. That's a V-twin, and then two select single coil. I'm running through the Loco in my torpedo reload. Of course. So these were kind of pricey. They didn't do an MAP when this came out. This had an MSRP, so obviously it's much higher because of the old sort of pricing system where they priced it relatively high, and then the dealer could set a lower price, and it always seemed better than MSRP. But everyone knew that MSRP was artificial, so it started to become meaningless. And as more and more people went to websites, they would go to Fender's website and they would see an MSRP of, this was $29.99, and it was pretty much the last stop before the custom shop. This was their top of the line production guitar. And you brand new, I think they ran $22.99, $23.99, depending on who was selling it and what kind of discount they felt like giving. And then used, I'd see them for $14.99, $15.99, $16.99 pretty consistently. Once in a while you'd see one as low as $13.99. So when I had the Les Paul, another one showed up, not this one, actually a different one that was the same thing. It was the 2013. So it had the large headstock, right, and it had the channel-bound fingerboard and the large dot inlays and HSS and these are all features of the 2013 model. And it was Fender uses what's called an exotic top. And the exoticism, if that's a word, really varies. So basically what it means is that, it might start out sort of flamed and then really splay out or have sort of an odd look to it, sort of a funky maple, very, ornate in design. But I almost like this better because it's very consistent. Sometimes I'm not crazy about the so-called exotic top. I'd rather just have the plain old flame maple that's very consistent. So that other one sort of started out flame, and then it just sort of changed a little bit. The flame sort of widened out near the top. and just wasn't as appealing. And the bird's eyes were much smaller, and there's more of them. And I just wasn't as crazy about it as I was for this one. And this one was $50 less. It was $11.99. And I was like, you know what? I better get that Les Paul back. So I very quickly got that Les Paul back to the store once I saw this one up there, because I didn't want it to sell. And I knew $11.99 was way below. They had another one just like it on there, like I said, for $12.49, and they had a third one for $16.99. So it goes to show you how the prices, would vary. And so I that's exactly what I did. So I wound up returning the Les Paul and walking out with, this guitar and a couple of $100. And, as nice as that Gibson was, I just think that this guitar is much nicer. Very different, and I'm still in the market, for a Les Paul. It's on my to-do list. But probably not for a while. And, I might have to wait till next year, but we'll see. If the right thing came along and I happen to have the cash at the time. I did wind up selling, one of my Ibanez's to Bobby to sort of supplement the cost of, because, the wife bought the telly, but I got the two Strats, and they, these were not cheap. So, it starts to add up. But that's okay. I've been wanting one of these, and, there's an old saying, buy it right. When you can get it for a decent price, that's the time to move on it. So it was very easy to buy one for, $14.99 or $15.99, but to find one for $11.99, I was all over it. I threw a nice brand new set of clear tone 10s on it. It had 9s in it. It was... I definitely didn't like it quite as much with the 9s on it, so I'm liking the 10s on this. Let's hear this is the, that was the humbucker. This is these two pickups, but, they turn one of the coils off, so it's still noiseless. So there's the humbucker. Here's the middle. You can hear that hum come back. And then here's the front two. You can really hear that one. And then here's the front one. Yeah, I love this guitar. It's got like a modern C neck. The scuttlebutt was that it had a big neck on it, but I don't feel that at all. This feels normal, like what a normal modern C would feel like. Yeah, definitely not. I think anything larger than a modern C. And, you know, of course, it gets the nice fret treatment and, you know, all that stuff. They're medium jumbo frets. And I like the larger dot inlays. These are the 65. Well, let's come a little closer. We'll take a... You can really see that inlaid fingerboard there. Nice, beautiful flame maple top. And you can really see that, you know, that killer inlaid fingerboard they call channel bound. And we'll check out the back here. Oops, I'm stepping on my cord. There we go. A little better. What's interesting is that, you know, because it's channel bound, they can't put the truss rod in through the front, so it still has that walnut strip in the back. And it's the cutaway, you know, make it easier access. Let me take a look at the back here. But it's easily my nicest Strat. You know? Can't help but play it. Alright guys, well there you go. The 2013 Fender Select HSS channel bound neck Strat. Collect them, trade them. It's select, biatch. Been saying that like all week. It's select. Alright guys, there you go. As always, thanks for stopping by. And rock on.